Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup.
Ready? You ready?
All right, the round one clock is ticking. Good to have you with us as we get underway here, and good to have this fighter back in the octagon after what she did her last time out. A win by submission, setting up this high-profile opportunity here. Oh! Now goes in and secures the takedown. Wow, there is just a viciousness with which she operates here on the ground as she continues to get the ground and pound game going. She might get a finish.
She's looking for a finish. She's so good at dictating these ground exchanges, and she's doing a fantastic job of building posture to try to land that kill shot to the top. Oh, this is tight.
And there it is.
Oh!
Well, no doubt it was quick, and you knew if she could take this fight to the ground that her opponent was going to be in trouble. So the takedown comes early, and so does the submission win. You know she's got great instincts when it comes to finishing fights. Once she gets them to the canvas, safe to say mission accomplished for her here tonight. So that win by submission figures to silence any remaining doubters, and that certainly puts the rest of the division on notice. Huge result for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 16 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to arm triangle choke, Megan Anderson.
How about this young woman as the celebration is on? She sat down in our fighter meeting and she told us, to a man, to a woman, I'm going to submit her at some point in this fight, and that's exactly how she gets it done.
That's exactly how she got it done. She knew where the fight needed to be. And the moment she got a chance, the moment she got the submission locked in, she latched on that thing like you wouldn't believe it because she knew it was her chance. This is my moment to get my result. She did exactly that, got the submission win, and on to the next one.
Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go, early round one. As many of you know, and some of you may not know, this is her first fight on the main card. She has been wildly successful in the UFC, but oh! Huge kick to the leg. Massive head kick.
That was landed clean.
Oh!
You can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Goes down again. Back to the feet. Rock 'em, sock 'em out of the chute here. Well, she's able to...
Oh, nice jab.
There she goes, landing that jab again. She might have a better jab than you can see.
Oh. It's over now.
Well, that's a knockout they'll be talking about for quite some time. What a moment for this fighter here tonight. We go right inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
At 1 minute, 22 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Megan Anderson.
Well, there she is, and you can be sure there's going to be a long line at the after party tonight after what she was able to accomplish tonight.
I mean, she will be as popular tonight as she's ever been because no one forgets a knockout like this. It'll be on TV. It'll be on the news. It'll be available everywhere she turns for the next few weeks, and this is a massive moment for her.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup.
You ready? You ready?
Well, her last win by knockout will be a tough act to follow as round one gets underway here. She really busted onto the radar of UFC fans by knocking out her last opponent. So now with momentum and the winning streak in tow, she will try to do it again. Gotta get a win here.
She hurt her back.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying. Oh!
You can't ever know what you're gonna see with this young lady. Is she gonna finish the fight?
Well, she's able to connect on the punch there, DC, really making good use of her reach advantage. Oh, big left hook there. Oh! Back to the feet. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over. Take a look back at some of the pictures from this one, and she had it all going on tonight, but certainly her boxing was on point.
Her boxing always is what allows her to dictate the pace of fights. Finally, she landed the strike that ended the night of her opponent.
Well, that's a knockout they'll be talking about for quite some time. What a moment for this fighter here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 6 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout.
Well, there she is. This arena belongs to her here tonight. Hard-pressed to find a knockout in the women's game as stunning as that.
I mean, she has so much confidence in her hand that she's willing to stand in front of her opponent and take one to give one. And when she gave one, it shut the opponent's lights out. Great job finding that kill shot.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup.
Ready? You ready?
All right, ready to go for round one. You know this division is wide open, but she's trying to close it, and she's doing everything in her power. She's won 3 in a row, trying to extend the winning streak to 4. Oh! She lands the punch there, really using her reach advantage in this one thus far. I'm not sure her striking has ever looked better, DC, finding the range with relative ease here tonight.
She's doing a great job with...
Well, you asked her on Thursday, how soon are you going to shoot? Very early. Nice job looking for a guillotine.
Watch guillotine.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Now she's in trouble.
And there it is!
Wow! Wow! What a performance!
Well, no doubt it was quick, and you knew if she could take this fight to the ground that her opponent was going to be in trouble. So the takedown comes early, and so does the submission win. You know she's got great instincts when it comes to finishing fights. Once she gets them to the canvas, safe to say mission accomplished for her here tonight. All right, so there's the end of the round, and in terms of offensive wrestling execution, she had it all going there.
Yeah, she had it all working. She did everything she wanted to do. She was racing to position. Once she got to a leg, she didn't pause. She didn't stop. She went right to the finishes that she needed in order to get the fight to the ground. I mean, that was a great display of offensive wrestling.
So there she is, your winner by way of submission. That's a finish they'll be talking about for some time. All right, the official decision is inside the octagon. That's where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 21 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Megan
Well, really nice to see this young woman get a chance to exhale as she celebrates with her coaches. You've won world titles in 2 divisions, but you're not calling your shot the way she is. She said, I'm going to win this fight by submission, and it goes into the books just that way.
That's so much confidence to put yourself out on a limb like that. Nobody is brave enough to say, I'm going to do it here, here, or here. She did exactly that and got that submission. Her star will only shine brighter after this performance.